Hi guys, so welcome back to the simultaneous equations topic, and this lesson is just going to be a continuation on simultaneous equations, because in tests and exams you may be given simultaneous equations just as they are. However, quite often you'll actually be given them in the context of a scenario, and you'll have to use that information in the scenario to create the first pair of create the pair of simultaneous equations and then solve them. And this can sound quite hard, actually making your simultaneous equations, but it's really not that difficult. So let's get into our first example. I'll just put the question up on the left of the screen because they can be quite wordy. So look at your first examples. Look at first example even. Tickets for a school dance cost £8 for juniors and £14 for seniors. The total amount of money made from selling tickets was £590. Write down an equation to represent this. So often it will be split up and you won't just be asked to do one question, it will often be A, B, C. So taking a look, A. Right, so £8 for juniors and 14 for seniors, and we know the total was £590. So we know in total there was £590. And we know it was a combination of juniors and seniors, but we don't know how many juniors or seniors it was, and there's too many combinations, so we're going to have to use simultaneous equations. But we know it was £8 for juniors, so it's going to be £8 times a certain amount of tickets sold as juniors, and we know it was £14 for seniors. So we know a certain combination of junior tickets and senior tickets equals £590, so we can write our first equation here. Next, B. 55 tickets were sold altogether. Write down an equation to represent this. So in total, this first equation is terms to do with money. This one is just the total number of tickets sold. So if we know the total number of tickets sold is 55, what two tickets were they selling? Well, they're selling junior and senior tickets. So a combination of these two tickets has to equal the total of 55. So this is going to be J plus S is 55. And now, as you can see, we have our two equations. So now we can solve C, how many tickets were sold to juniors and seniors. So C, I'm just going to write our equations out again. 8J plus 14. S is equal to 590, and then J plus S is equal to 55. So now we need to solve our equations. First of all, we know the form is correct for our first step. Also in the first step, our coefficients, are they the same? No, they're not. Our coefficients are not the same. So I'm going to make the J the same. So we need to multiply the second equation by 8. So the first one remains the same. And then multiply our second one by 8. So now we have this. To get rid of J, we're going to minus our equations because 8J minus 8J is just 0. And then 14S minus 8S is going to give us 6S. And then 590 minus 540 is going to give us 150. So now, all we need to do is divide both sides of the equations by 6. So this is going to give us S is equal to 25. So now we know our first. S is 25. Now we just need to work out J. I'm going to use the second one. J plus S subbing in is 55. We know S is 25, so J plus 25 is equal to 55. Minus 25 from both sides leaves us with J is equal to 30 even.